they was doing that the whole time, but wasn't nothing going on. Why? You want to start over?
Because you have to put it up there and all that.
Oh, I'll figure out. I know how to splice that together though. All right, so we got interrupted because something happened and my phone stopped recording. So, all right, so pretty much I left to go get tacos. I went to the place. Okay, yeah, so I'm going to the place that's 10 minutes away, less than 10 minutes away. I get there and it's a line like into the parking lot. I didn't realize the clubs had already let out. So literally, this is the club spot. Everybody comes here, and I'm like, oh crap. And so as I'm turning around, I'm like, man, I'm hungry. And then I remembered that I had actually, I'd be door dashing sometimes. So I remember this spot. That was crooked. I remember this spot that had these tacos. I was like, ooh, I'm about to hit them up. Went there. They're more like 15 minutes away. And then they decided they take a while because their tacos are really good, but they take a while to make them. So they took probably another 15 minutes to make them. 10, 15 minutes. In between, so after I ordered, across the street.
That's your Dallas Cowboys hair.
That's blue hair? I thought that was a scarf. Did I go the right way?
No.
Oh, hell. So, in between my order, after I ordered, I walk across the street, I get just a Sprite with some ice, because I was thirsty, and I didn't want to spend I went the wrong way. I don't want to spend no hell of a lot of money in the Mexican spot getting something to drink. So I get my tacos, I go to the car, I smash them in the car, I ain't gonna lie. Because like I said, I had a little bit of the munchies, and I was hungry, so I smashed them right there and there, because they was hot, they was ready. Man, so I drive back to the crib. I had the key fob, so I didn't have to bother her. So I'm thinking, hey, I didn't bother her. I was able to, get this munchies thing down, and now, come back, take a shower, and get into bed. Man, so I go to the door. I stick the key in, I flick the lock, and I go to open it, and I'm like, oh, really? Man, it's not even that shit. Come on. And so I start knocking on the door. I knock, nothing happens. So I ring it twice. Then I ring it 3 times. Then I ring it 3 more times. And I'm like, bro, seriously, is she playing? Is she really playing? And so she finally comes to the door, and she opens the door literally a foot and stands in front of it, so I can't, I'm not gonna push myself in there, but she stands in there, so I can't just, you let me in and I can go. And then proceeds to grill me for 10, 15 minutes outside in the hallway. And my thing was, we in the hallway. We be hearing other people arguing. We be laughing about it. I don't want to be that couple. I don't want to be that couple. I don't want to be that. Ooh, they having problems.
But
we've
it's
had.
3 in the morning. Ain't nobody awake for one. But
You don't know
we
that.
ain't yelling.
You don't know. Oh well, no, my voice carries though. And you were kind of like, because you were.
Not loud.
Oh, you were perturbed. You were irritated. So you were a little bit snappy and a little bit loud. And me, like I said, okay, so keep in mind, I was a little bit high. Not gonna lie. I had my tacos. I was enjoying my high until we get to the point where it's like I'm literally realizing that she think I did something wrong. I'm like, bro, why am I being penalized right now? Why am I being persecuted?
But you admitted that if the shoe had been on the other foot, you'd have an issue.
And the reason why I said that, so she asked me, she said, would you be cool if I left at 3 or whatever?
And
I said, yes, okay, yes and no, because the way I say yes, I have a problem with it is because, look, you don't identify yourself as my protector. I identify myself as your protector. We both know that if something go down, you're gonna look at me. We've been in let's just say some gunshots were fired, and she looked at me and we both took off. And then, so let's just,
it was just a confirmation that that's what we about to do.
Yeah, and I was like, hey, I looked at her, she looked at me, and we took off. But I'm pretty sure if something would have came about it, she would look to me to protect her, and I'm going to. That's just how the type of man I am. So it's that's why I can say yes and no, because I feel like I'm identified as her protector, as her, her bodyguard or guardian. That's just who I am as a man. But I don't look at her the same. So it's I don't yes, I would have a problem with it, but then again, I know I wouldn't. Yes, I would, because I know what goes on 3 o'clock in the morning. It's women out here getting raped, snatched, and sold. Ain't nobody gonna snatch and rape me. They gonna have a hell of a time. I'm gonna say that. So it's like, when that went down, it's like, no, I wouldn't feel the same. I wouldn't be upset with you. I wouldn't automatically jump to conclusion. No, you don't. Make me, come on, girl, grab her, please. She went. It's like I wouldn't automatically be like, boom, nah, I got an issue. And then on the other hand, it's like, so where I realized I was wrong is because, okay, maybe yes, I should have been like, hey, I'm gonna go get some tacos. I'll be right back. So in me identifying, okay, boom, I didn't handle it the right way to your standards. But just because I didn't do it your way doesn't mean I was wrong in what I did. You want me to say, hey babe, I'm gonna get some tacos, I'll be right back. I'm gonna take your fob or whatever. Okay, that's fine. But there could have been an issue with you. Like, why are you leaving it? It could have been something else. That was my thing. So it's like, number one, why you got me in the hallway when I feel like she wanted all the smoke because she locked the top out. You could have easily just left it alone, and then when I came in, boom, addressed me head on. It. That's why I feel disrespected because of that. Because I'm like, you wanted a problem, like you wanted smoke, you wanted to fight, not physically fight, because I never hit her. She be beating me up though. But yeah, so it's like, come on, man. Like I didn't really know how to even defend myself, because I'm like, I'm not on the defense because I didn't do anything wrong. I went and got tacos, I smashed them, and I came back. That was it. Oh, they're doing a car auction.
What do you want to do?
They got some decent cars, Suburbans, a couple motorcycles on there. Okay.
They talk so fast.
They do. Do we need to go anywhere else? We're going back to get her thing, right?
Yeah.
Alright, so this was the thing. So then I get in finally after literally I used the words beg. I begged. 10 minutes, okay. Let's just say 10 minutes. And I'm like, you want me to, there was the awkward silence. I'm like, are you gonna let me in? I just told you what I did. I got a QT cup, halfway filled with Sprite and ice, because I smashed some tacos and I was thirsty. And then, like, do you want the taco trash? It's in the car. Because I smashed the mugs in front of the place.
So why not
Put it down.
throw your trash away?
Where was I gonna go? Get out. It was cold that day. I'm not gonna get out. I'll just
You
smash.
have to pass the trash to get upstairs.
I was just trying to get back in. I grabbed my drink and I got out. I was like, I'll throw it away tomorrow. It's not that, because when I got back in the car tomorrow, the next day it stunk. It smelled like onions. So I get in the house, I get in, I go take a shower, and I get ready to get to bed. And then we got the whole bad issue thing. And I was like, man, come on now. Because my thing is, like me, I'm the kind of person, like, I'm not gonna do that to you. So why you do that to me? Or it's like, okay, let's just reach an understanding. Like, how are you not understanding why things did there? I don't feel like she understood why I did what I did. So I literally tried to paint her the picture. I'm trying to go to play by play, saying, look, this is what I did because of this. So it's like, all right, this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna give you how my at the same time, I'm like, okay, if I'm going on some random booty call, how am I doing with a dead phone?
You make the
And
plans
then-
before the phone died.
And then I left my phone. How am I like?
You make the plans before the phone died.
Like that's too many like coincidence. Oh, he made the plans for the phone now. Oh, he didn't take his phone, or oh, he left this, or oh, he, you know, like I was going down the house looking bummy. I don't remember if I had on house shoes or not, but come on, man. I feel like now we understand where each other was coming from. And my thing is, I don't want you to condone my actions at all. I just want you to understand where I'm coming from and understand why I did what I did. And now that you do understand that,
Why are you stopping at a green light?
oh shoot, my bad, because of the barricade threw me off. And now that you do understand it, it's like, okay, I feel like once you understand someone's point of view or their stance, something about your point of view probably has to change or should change. Because it's like, okay, you know my story, you know my side, you know the truth.
All this time.
It's like you know the truth. So it's like, okay, you're still gonna accuse me? It's like, dang man, like how do I win this battle when I'm not guilty? So it's frustrating at times, but I also kind of understand. I'm not gonna say kind of. I do understand where she's coming from, but it's like that's not my narrative right now. You know, I'm not about to be out in these streets making you look bad, or misrepresenting us, or doing anything to harm us. Because, like, I genuinely love this woman, like, with all of me, and I want to be with her forever. So that was, man, it was big. It was very emotional. I mean, 'cause I got emotional because I'm like, damn, like, what can I do to prove I didn't do nothing? Like, I didn't do nothing. So it's like, in one hand, I feel like I'm about to lose her again. I'm not gonna lie, man. Part of me broke down because I'm like, fuck, this is, I mean, like, dang, this is I didn't do nothing. Like, give me, like, shit, dang. I don't even know how to put that mug in the word. It is hot. Got my side all the way up on the heat. Man, just roll the window down. Oh yeah, tripping. So that was our week. It was not a lot to talk about. We just last night or this morning? No, yesterday. Started back, kind of, doing our conversation the way we have it. And man, I don't understand why, but it's crazy how it happens. Like when we are not on one accord and we're kind of at odds with one another, it's like my phone be dry. Don't know, none of my friends want to hit me up. Don't nobody want to be like, hey, you want to go grab some drinks, or hey, let's grab some lunch, or nothing like that.
You did go.
Don't know.
You was gone Sunday and like all of Monday.
I was with my parents on Monday.
Wasn't expressed to me.
Because you was mad at me then. So it's like, okay, what am I gonna keep putting myself out there for? Telling you my whereabouts, telling you these things. When it's like, all she gonna do is assume he ain't even at his parents' house.
When you tell me.
Because you didn't believe me when I told you where I was with the tacos. It's like, if she don't believe me with that, she can believe me with nothing.
You assume that.
So it's like, why? It's like, but I'm saying, if you couldn't even I feel like you couldn't understand me in that moment. So if for a man to not be understood, that's like, we take that to heart. It's like, and I think every man is almost the same way. It's like, well, dang, what I'm gonna keep talking for? It's like if I put all of me out there, and I'm still misunderstood, then I don't even want to talk anymore. Because it's like I can't win. I can't simplify this fraction anymore. Like, how am I supposed to get my point across if you can't understand this part? So it's like, man, I don't even want to talk no more. I'm gonna just be ready when you're ready, I guess. I'm gonna just be sitting here quiet. Because it's a lose-lose for me. If I don't talk, I lose. If I talk, I still misunderstood, and I lose again. And it's like a lot of men have this mindset, and it's just something between the sexes where we just don't understand some ways we think. Men don't understand some ways women think, and men don't understand some ways we think. I just feel like if you start giving like more transparency and being able to communicate more, I feel like you can try to, topple that boulder. Topple that hurdle. But it's hard, man. Like, it's hard. Being vulnerable and being communicative is hard. Because you pretty much got to go against everything that every human nature, like human desire in that moment. Like, if you get yelled at, the first thing you want to do is shut down, or you get talked too strongly. You don't want to be like, open yourself up. And I understand sometimes, like, I get passionate, but yeah, she thinks I'm yelling sometimes, and I'm like, I'm not. Like, if I yell, I'm gonna yell. So it's like I get passionate because I'm like, man, I need you to see what I'm talking about because I'm telling the truth. And so it's like sometimes she shuts down because of that, because she's like, oh, well, you're yelling at me. And I'm like, "Are you raising your voice?" And I'm like, "No, I'm not. I'm not raising my voice. I'm just passionate about it because it's something that is near and dear to me. Like my transparency is one thing that I'm trying to become more proud of and own more of."
But I feel like you also kind of started some other small arguments throughout the week.
How, like,
Just
what?
branching from the weekend.
Yeah, well, yeah, some of it, yeah, because I still felt I'm like, okay, so in my mind, I'm like, why am I still being held under the gauntlet? Why am I still going through the gauntlet with you if I literally explained everything from A to Z and I'm still misunderstood?
So why you started more arguments with me?
Like, it wasn't starting more arguments, but I just got perturbed easily. I'm like, here she go with this, or here she go with that. It's like it's like a trigger.
I didn't do nothing to you.
Wait, so what are you talking about then? Because I know what I'm talking about.
What are you talking about?
I'm talking about the whole Facebook thing about what you was posting.
Right. I'm like, when you become the post police.
I said the same thing you said though
When?
the other day, where you felt like I was talking about you. Like, if I'm a person, like I don't do the whole submissive thing no more, like the whole subliminal thing no more. If it's gonna be about you, if it's really about you in my mind, I'ma tag you, cause I don't have no problem taking. I don't got no problem with the smoke. What? Toyota. What is that? Oh, this for some cheerleading stuff? It's got to be a parade. It's got to look at all the people going down that way. It's got to be a parade. Oh my God! There's a ton of people down here in downtown Dallas, bro. What the hell? But anyway, I know this video gonna be long, but we know y'all wanted the backstory of why things. Because honestly, like what I wanted to do, I wanted to video like some of the stuff we were talking about, but like the one day that got really emotional, I wanted to just take the camera out and just film them up, because it's like it was raw. Okay, where can we go? Like, what the heck?
Nowhere. No.
Bro, how you supposed to get back to the crib? I gotta probably
take tissue.
like wood, but I feel like the thing is going all the way up.
I don't know.
Oh golly, I don't know what. Oh Lord.
Oh, look at them. They're Christmas
So,
stuff.
but yeah, man, that was like the whole issue of pretty much the whole week. But honestly, I just feel like if we would, sometimes we be so upset we don't listen to comprehend. We just listen to hear. Because I know I've done this before.
Listen to hear. I think.
No, you know, like
to respond.
No, you don't listen. We don't listen to comprehend. You're not listening to be like, okay, I understand that. I understand
the saying
that.
is,
But some
you
is
don't
just
listen to comprehend. You listen to respond.
well, some of it's that, but some of it's you don't even like. You didn't give me no response in one of them mugs. Like I was pouring out my heart,
I was tipsy.
and you kept like looking away. And my thing, like I'm big. Like when I'm talking, I'm giving you eye contact. I was raised old school. Like my pops was on point with the, I'm Southern. I'm a Southern gentleman. Yes, ma'am. No, ma'am. I'm open the door. All of that. And it's like, dang, man.
When
It's
we was
like,
in the living room, I was tipsy.
and I'm like,
Still,
and so I'm literally looking at her, waiting for her to give me a response to what I just said. Damn near with tears in my eyes, cause I get so frustrated because I be trying to put it all out there. That must be getting frustrated. And it's like, it ain't like no dude where I can just be like, you know what? All right, you don't understand me? Come on, let's go. Let's come to blows. You gonna understand these hands. But with a delicate woman like that, my woman, I'm not gonna do that. No. So it's like, okay, I gotta be able to talk through this. And this is a level of transparency that I've never had. Even with my ex-wife, it's like I never had this much transparency. So it's like when I want with her, I want her to be able to understand me, understand the way we act and react during certain situations. So I just want to put it all out there, man. I put it all out there, and she was like looking at the TV and then kind of like fidgeting with her fingers and stuff. And then after I tell her, I'm like, okay, you got anything you want to say? And she look at me, she go, nope. I said, all right, whatever. Because I felt disrespected. I'm like, you know what? Forget that. I'm like, whatever.
When I was standing up?
Yeah. I'm like, okay, whatever, man. Like, I don't know how to
No,
put it.
because I felt like he was fussing at that point, not trying to communicate with me. So I'm like, I don't have nothing to say. had a few conversations this week.
So it's like, man,
Do not standing up with my charger. I wasn't tipsy, but I felt like he was fussing. So I was like, you got nothing to say. And then when I
okay, but in those moments, how do we make that not happen? How do I make you not feel like I'm fussing at you?
And how do voice and doing all,
okay, what I'm saying, okay,
and you did that, and I'm like,
but can you say that I don't be saying facts, or I don't be giving out real facts? I'm not making up stuff. I'm not filling it in with my assumptions. I'm giving facts, and sometimes I be feeling like, oh, she just get offended because I'm listing facts, so she want to shut down on me. That's where my mindset be sometimes. And I'm like, okay, on her part, that ain't right.
oh man,
come on, brother.
we about to go.
I gotta go back this way.
Circle. Oh my god.
Whoa,
I just want to go home.
bro, this dog got to poop.
She seems okay right now.
But anyway, yeah, y'all. I know this was a kind of a long episode, but if y'all still with us now, I appreciate you for rocking with us, for learning the backstory. Because like we don't ever want to put out like half-cocked content. So if we're gonna do this, we're gonna do it right. I'm not gonna say tell our business, but I feel like other people have been through this kind of thing. So if we can help somebody even a little bit while also helping ourselves, this is helping us communicate. Why can't we be, a beacon of light or hope to somebody, even if it's just one person? Like ain't nobody trying to get famous or nothing. If we don't get, I don't care if we get 500 views. At least somebody saw it and somebody could take something from it. Somebody can learn, or somebody can be. I'm gonna have to go further up, probably.
Yeah.
Somebody can be, more proactive in their relationship to kind of navigate and circumvent some of the bad areas that we've been through that we probably could have avoided. But I mean, you got anything else you want to say? I ain't laugh about it now, but I was mad when you said that. Man, I didn't listen. I didn't gave all this detail, and she said no. You got something? You got anything you want to say? And I'm like, you got anything? Like, please say something. Nope.
I went to the room.
Man, I dang near went Super Saiyan. But it's like it gets frustrating for someone. It's like because that's like, okay, she just shut down on me for what?
Cause I get tired of all the arguing and all the foolishness.
But I'll be trying to, like, the foolishness. I feel like it be equal. It's like equal on both parts sometimes.
I don't be doing no foolishness.
And that's really.
I don't.
And see, another one of my issues, one of my main issues was it's like, okay, I told you about how I felt about the whole locking the door when I was out there, and the whole bed thing. It's like, to avoid, I felt disrespect. All you gotta do is just say that. If you don't want me in the bed, just say that.
But
Don't always. True, but you're assuming that I'm gonna do that. But you hate.
You say you do.
Okay,
and you take pride in it.
A lot of times, yes.
Okay.
Because that's not in the heat of the moment. When you're in the heat of the moment, a lot of things change. A lot of things are warped. You got tunnel vision sometimes. A lot of things are like that. So it's like, okay, why do you assume that I'm gonna do that this time, but then don't assume that you're gonna do it as well? Bro, how do we get to the freaking crib? I'm about to drive backwards down the wrong street. They got Dallas Cowboy cheerleaders or whoever this is. 50 little girls.
We probably can't afford it.
We got a homeless dude with some cotton candy. Man, what is going on? What is going on in Dallas? Like, what the hey? But yeah, I know this was a long episode, but it was informative and it gave y'all a really good idea on how we communicate and how we have faltered in that area. But I mean, I'm pretty sure she'll agree with me when I say communication is something that you cannot perfect. You just always got to keep growing. You always got to keep growing in it. And it's hard because if it's not what you're used to, whenever you break the norm, that's difficult because it takes consistency. And I haven't had perfect consistency in my communication. I know that. But I'm trying to get better every single day because I know how it affects her and I want it to affect her in a positive manner. And I want the same for me. So I feel like that was pretty pretty informative. I mean, anything you want to touch on? Like any other like things that happened during the week you want to talk about, or any other?
We ain't got time for that.
Okay, well then we're gonna stop this episode and we'll catch y'all on the next one. All right, peace. We're gonna try to find our way on. Oh, just people are everywhere.